Happy Hump Day, Sun Seekers, and welcome into the Beach House Beach Bunker for a Wednesday, and it's going to be a wild one. Actually, you know, I should change that. It's not going to be a wild Wednesday. Wild Thursday's coming, but it'll be a wild weather Wednesday because we are in for a beautiful day. Some parts of Manitoba could see double digits for the first time in a long time, and then we're going to get walloped with a huge snow storm, rainstorm, sleet storm. Details on the way. We'll update you on the latest models, and it's a bit of a tough one to predict because of the temperature being so close to freezing and how much accumulation is going to happen. Hey, Jelly Roll continues his North American tour, and he's done it again. He didn't buy a free school for somebody yesterday. He got somebody a new car. I think he's setting the bar for these musical stars that when they come to town. Who do we got? We got Bachman Turner Overdrive coming in a few weeks. What's Randy Bachman got up his sleeve? He's going to buy me a pickup truck? He's going to send me back to trade school? I think it should be something we ask of all of our entertainers when they come to town to do something special for our citizens. We'll show you what Jelly Roll did. It's an emotional video. Yeah, he continues to do good as he continues his tour. In health news this morning, how about this? A huge study released this morning says that salt might be the culprit, not sugar, after all. Good. That's good. And it's linked to depression. Salt and depression. I can eat salt right out of the shaker. They're saying it could be linked to depression. Maybe, just maybe, processed foods are causing our mental health crisis. Processed foods. Who knew? We've got developments in the Jean and Betsy case, the Hackman case. Apparently, we're getting word this morning at the hairdresser that apparently she talked to just days before that body cam footage was released. Apparently, Betsy had some weird interactions with a mysterious man, and she was telling her hairdresser about it, the one that was mentioned in the video we showed you yesterday. And we're going to talk about the most popular snacks in North America. I got to reach for a snack. Is it chips? Is it nuts? Is it Ritz crackers? Is it Oreo? We'll count them down for you. The biggest snacks of 2025. And yes, there'll be some salt in there to boot. And also, if you're a fan of the Beatles, we're going to take a look at, because we always talk about Elvis Presley and his bacon and banana sandwich. What about the Beatles? What do they like? what was their all-time favorite foods. And if you're a fan of the Beatles, you'll enjoy that a little bit coming up. Okay, first let's go outside and take a look at what we got as far as road conditions. And hey, everything is good. We don't have any lingering fog. Everything today is going to be really good as far as the forecast goes. In for a beautiful day. 9 for Winnipeg. They could see double digits in Winnipeg today. 6 for Brandon. And there will be a fair amount of sunshine. So that's the good news. It's going to be a beautiful day. You're going to say, what the hell are all these weather people talking about? I'm not one of them because someone's going to get this wrong. Tonight, it's okay. Tomorrow on the drive to work is okay. Then around lunchtime tomorrow, things cloud over. The storm clouds roll in, and then it starts to rain, and that rain will flip over to snow. And then the snow comes down heavy. After supper tomorrow, it is going to be coming down heavy. And the winds pick up, gusting at times to 50 kilometers an hour. And so tomorrow after lunch, that's when the wheels come off, and they stay off for a while. The snow continues through late Thursday afternoon into the evening hours and the overnight. And so Friday could be a dicey day for school. Yeah, it could be a dicey day for school. So nothing. Again, it's a beautiful day this morning, so we'll have to just wait and see how that plays out. In the meantime, we'll keep you updated, and we'll try to stay on top of it. Our Northern Plains weather man. I like how he does these. It's like drawn by a kid. I'm going to try and center this. This is his prediction based on all his weather models, and I'm trying to see where Brandon is on this. So mix 3 to 8 centimeters, 1 to 3 inches. That'll be to the southwest of Brandon. North of Brandon, 10 to 15 centimeters. That is likely going to accumulate. And then we've got 15 plus, and that is north of Neepawa, Riding Mountain National Park. Dauphin is going to get hit. And, I think most of the models can agree that this is going to hit north of the Trans-Canada Highway the hardest. So the Trans-Canada is going to be kind of the cutoff line, and areas north of the number 1 are going to get the majority of the snow that is coming our way. Again, Thursday afternoon and into Friday. Okay, and this will put a smile on your face because it's not very often that world-famous weatherman Frankie McDonald gives us a forecast.
My own TV station live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Snowstorm is headed towards Winnipeg and Manitoba on Thursday, March the 27th, 2025.
Tell us, Frankie.
10 to 15 centimeters of snow in Winnipeg and the surrounding areas. It's going to bring a whole lot of snow in Port Angel Prairie, Morton, Manitoba, Brandon, Manitoba, and Vernon, Manitoba, and the surrounding areas as well. It's going to bring a lot of snow in Winnipeg and the surrounding areas, including southern Manitoba communities near the U.S. border. It's going to bring a lot of snow. Winds are going to be really strong. It's going to cause blow and drift, and so reduced visibility, dangerous and treacherous driving conditions. It's going to bring a lot of snow in Winnipeg and Manitoba and surrounding areas as well. Streets, roads, highways, and Trans-Canada Highway will be snow covered in Winnipeg and the surrounding areas, including Morton, Manitoba, Brandon, Manitoba, Port Angel Prairie, and the surrounding communities as well. People in Winnipeg, be prepared. Have your winter boots, winter jackets, hats, and gloves, scarves, and ski pants is ready. Order pizzas and order Chinese food. Buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke. During grocery shopping, don't wait till last minute. Do it right now. Make sure your smartphone, cell phone, laptop, tablet, church, every 3G, 4G, 5G, email to your rent area as well. When a drive car, take a drive car, slow down, so don't get in car accidents.
Okay, he's doing this too much because he's going too fast. You gotta slow it down. We gotta slow it down a little bit. He's so popular now, and he does the same thing on. Listen, when there's for those that don't know, he's Frankie's in Nova Scotia. Is it Nova Scotia? Frankie McDonald, he's super popular. He's an influencer, or I don't know, content creator, and that's all he does. Attention, citizens of Regina, there is a snowfall warning in effect, and then he reads the snowfall warning, and then the funny part is that he tells you to stock up on groceries and make sure that you've got your snow pants, your snow boots, Get ready to eat lots of pizza. Stock up on Coke. Stock up. Oh, Frankie. Let's get to our good mornings. Let's get ready for the snow and then get ready for the day. Okay, we got lots to get to, so let's do it. Our good mornings in chat. Let's see our welcome aboard. Let's do that and see who we've got to say good morning to in chat. Pebbles, Polar Bear, and Road Reverend on Twitch this morning. Lindy's here early this morning as well on Twitch. Nice to see you, Lindy. Welcome. Happy Wednesday to you. MJ's here too. Jody is over on Facebook. Zill is back for another round on Twitch. Good morning to you, Zill. MJ, Quinton, Janine is over on Facebook with her Wednesday camel. Richard's here to say happy hump day. Tracy Rogers here on Twitch. Hi, Tracy. Old Chickie is back again. Good to see you. Welcome aboard and good morning. Zumba Bernice is here to wish everybody a happy hump day. Good morning and hello. Cindy is here too to say good morning to the Sunseekers on Twitch. Nick is here on Facebook and he's blaming Richard. No, yeah, it's Richard's fault. Loretta is here on Facebook. Derek says, did you know eating sugar stops your immune system for the time it takes for your body to process it? This has been Health Thoughts with Derek. Oh, there's always something that's going to be bad for you. The salt thing is a big story this morning. It's getting a lot of attention, especially considering, the biggest health crisis we're undergoing right now is a mental health crisis. And they're blaming salt. Nick says, Tyler, you have the power to boot him out of the chat. Yeah, he's playing. I think he's playing. He's not. No one in their right mind prays for this. Well, prays for this kind of snow, especially if you're traveling. Could be dangerous, could be ugly, and not to mention it's never fun. Although somebody had said that moisture for seating, not a bad thing, although it's funny, the flood forecast came out yesterday, and they said moderate risk of flooding unless we get a heavy snowfall. Wait, hold that piece of paper. Frank, maybe just put off the flood forecast for one more day. We got big snow coming. Debbie's here on Facebook. Hi, Debbie. Ron's trying to get on to X. Can't get on there. I think we're streaming over there. I'm not sure what's happening there. It's one of the few places that we are. Let me just double check that, but I'm almost positive we're A-OK over on X. Maybe you're having some localized or account issues or whatever. Yeah, everybody's streaming healthy and clean, and oh boy, everybody's good. My appeals are in on TikTok. We are into day 3 of the TikTok ban because I was promoting Smack the Jack. They didn't like that. I've sent 4 emails now. There's been a lot of back and forth. This is unbelievable. I've never seen anything quite like this. It's been crazy. Anyway, I apologize again. Those that normally will join us on TikTok, we should be up and running. I'm hoping the appeal goes through and everything is good. Then you try and talk about a fundraiser. Apparently, that's a bad thing. Anywho, Quentin says Kelsey's in Cabo. Oh, and comes home on Saturday. This will be done. This will be done Friday at supper time. But there'll be cleanup. Friday night will be the cleanup. Kelsey has missed a giant storm. She's going to be very happy about this. But it'll be cleanup night Friday night. And you may be able to even do some traveling late Friday night. This should blow through. MJ says Friday is pizza day for the kiddos. Weather not be messed up. Cindy says spring break will start early for the kids. There is that potential. We'll keep an eye on it. Friday could be the day that early spring break. It's already a week plus 1 possibly. Nick says, why can't he tell us good weather? Are you talking about Frankie? I think he does like even the heat warnings, but they're just so rare. Sil says, makes me think of Billy Madison trying to learn Spanish. Slow down. Nick says he's in more of a panic than we are. Yeah, he gets riled up. It's what makes him entertaining. He's been around for a while. And he is treasured in Nova Scotia. People love him, and he just wants to make sure everybody is safe and eating pizza and junk food and has their ski pants ready to go. Let's do yesterday's good thing as we continue to say our good mornings because I don't want to get too far behind here on the show. Feel free to type it into chat as I continue our good mornings. Just type in GT and then a dash and then tell us about something cool that happened to you yesterday. Could be big, could be small. We'd love to hear them all. Angela Damaris is here. Jesus, calm down, Richard. You got your tickets to Smack the Jack. Yeah, that Smack the Jack cost me dearly. It cost me dearly, although no other platforms have problems, but apparently TikTok does. Well, maybe I'll be victorious. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to need a legal team. Thank God I have a lawyer as a sponsor, although I don't think she deals with internet law. Oh, well. Zumba Bernice, GT, another beautiful Northern Lights show last night. And Zumba Bernice was out Zumba-ing under the stars. And she took a break for just a moment to share a picture with us of the Northern Lights. How beautiful is that? I can just hear the music playing as you're Zumba-ing under the stars. Zumba-ing under the stars, under the northern lights of Canada. Did you hear the story about the white light that was peering over England that was spinning around like if you open the top of your blender and look down inside it, and it caused quite a stir. Apparently, one of Elon Musk's rockets had caused that. It was causing quite a stir. There were photos all over the place. Beautiful shots of the Northern Lights. And then some steak. I don't know whose that is in the mailbag. I got caught up. There's always some food that sneaks in there. So thank you for sharing. Thank you, Zumba Bernice. Very nice. Very nice Northern Lights. Not as colorful as Friday, but still lovely. Old Chickie, GT, yesterday's good thing. We took the kids into the city yesterday and went to some Fun Time Pottery. That's a local business where you can go and do some crafts and stuff. That's always a lot of fun. Good to see they're still going strong. It's always a good time. Good time. Lindy says GT met up with some retirees for brunch. Spent a good 2 hours together. I hope there was no political or election discussion at all. Was there? Yeah. That's the challenge these days, right? We're going to have lunch. Let's get together. Okay, let's play a game called Let's See If We Can Avoid Talking About Anything Politics. And the clock starts now. I have to do that every day. I have to, especially with the election on. I'm just like, no, we're not going there. Social media is just a toxic sludge of garbage right now. Oh, it's awful. It's just awful. Oh, my God. We are your little oasis, your little tropical oasis of food and fun places and mayhem. Nick says, yesterday's good thing, it may have been out of necessity, but I walked roughly 4 miles last night. Now, I had that popped up in my feed, Nick, before I went to bed, checked my phone, and I saw that there was an accident that happened on the 110, closed some traffic there for a little bit. But you were trying to catch a bus, and I guess because traffic and because of the mayhem going on in the east end of town, you had some problems getting on your bus. I'm sorry to hear that, and that's nice to see that you got to walk, but that's a long walk for you, and it's nice to see that you were able to put a good spin on it. I would not have been so happy to have to walk that length of time. We'll get more information on that accident, by the way, when it becomes available, likely with the Brandon City Police report later today. Oh, Old Chickie sent some pictures of some times at Fun Time Pottery, and this is what they had come up with. Oh, and your creations are on an angle. You've got, that is some beautiful stuff. There's some decorating going on, and nice. I should really do that. They should have adult time with and there's a steak. This food is just sneaking in here. Can't help but sneak in. They should have it like with wine or, like just think how creative you could get. You could get really creative. But this is the kids, and thank you for sharing that. Looks like you guys had some fun. Excellent, excellent. Who else has got a good thing? Oh, Zill says, Zill, yesterday, his GT finally met my son's girlfriend. Super nice. He moved out and he's into a place with her. A super nice private apartment. Don't even know that was a thing. No neighbors above or below. Oh my gosh. Good for them. That's awesome. And it's cool you like her. That is really good. That gets a winner's bell. That gets a winner's bell. That is so cool. Well, congratulations, Zill. Hope all goes well, and it's nice that they've got their own place. My son just bought his first house with his girlfriend, and they did that in August, and this is coming up. It's going to be a year they've moved in together and had their own place, so I know exactly what it's like. I know exactly what you're going through, although they do have neighbors. Pebbles, GT, got my home financing test I wrote, and I aced it. Yeah. Way to go, Pebbles. Keep them coming. Yesterday's good thing. Got something awesome that happened to you yesterday? We'd like to hear about it. Just type in GT and Dash, and we'll get it on for you. One of the sponsors of the Tyler Glen Show is Kuiper's Family Bakery. Hey, this spring break, if you've got a get-together, if you've got a family reunion, if you've got a group of people you need to feed, you know what I like to do sometimes? I like to hit the co-op and pick up one of those meat and cheese trays, but then I'm off to Kuiper's Family Bakery to get those tray buns that they make, the soft white tray buns. Oh my God. With a meat and cheese tray, there is nothing better. It's something that I also do at Christmas. It's a little Christmas tradition that we have. On Christmas Day, I like to be munching on that stuff. You can't beat Kuiper's Family Bakery buns. The tray buns, the dinner buns, the hot dog buns, the hamburger buns, their buns don't jiggle. But their buns taste amazing. And, of course, they have more than just bread and buns, cinnamon buns, cookies, tarts, loaves, cakes. They've got it all for you, Kuiper's Family Bakery. Cinnamon buns are especially popular. Check them out at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. On Friday, Headley's Health Hut has got Customer Appreciation Day at 1314 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And again, if you are looking for natural products, that is going to be a great day to go. Got word yesterday, Neil from Prism will be at Headley's for Customer Appreciation Day on Friday. He's going to have his delicious kombucha and all kinds of flavors for you to try. And he is a popular guy. So when you hit the store on Friday, you're going to see this guy's smiley face. And look at, he's got all the drinks ready to go for you on Friday. Headley's Health Hut, Customer Appreciation Day, last Friday of each month. They've got sample special deals and an opportunity for you to check out the amazing selection of vitamins and herbs, sugar-free, gluten-free products. They are chocked full of all kinds of things that will improve your life. Whatever ails you, Headley's Health Hut would love to help you. And you've always got time for Tim Hortons. I heard from them yesterday about a bus to Verdun. If you are planning on taking in the Brandon Wheat Kings in Verdun, there is a bus leaving from Tim Hortons. Now, you have to contact the Wheat Kings by the end of day Friday if you want to take part in this, okay? Game 3 is Tuesday, April 1st at 7 p.m. They'll get you to and from. I believe it leaves the Tims on 18th Street. And Game 4 is the following night, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Once the bus fills up, once the seats are gone, they're gone. So Sunseekers, or if you're a Sunseeker that has a friend, coworker that wants to go to Verdun, might want to have a couple of pops, no one wants to drive, let the bus take you. The bus to Verdun for round 1 of the Brandon Wheat Kings playoffs. And again, that is Tuesday, 7 p.m., Wednesday, 7 p.m. The actual playoffs begin on the road for our Wheat Kings. They'll play in Lethbridge on Friday and Saturday for games 1 and 2. So there you go. If you want to join the Tim Hortons playoff-bound bus to Virton, call the Brandon Wheat Kings office before Friday to get your seat on the bus. Okay, yesterday's good thing. Yesterday's good thing. That's it. That we're out of good things. No one else had. I even gave you time. I had mentioned the sponsors, and what's going on? What's going on? No one's got anything good. No one's got other good things going on. Come on, you guys. There's got to be good things going on. You know what my good thing was yesterday? Dizzy. I took Dizzy for a walk, and he made it around the block. This little guy, it was not just a good thing from the day yesterday. It's a good thing for my month. Dizzy's sick. He has cancer. And he's got a tumor about the size of a Christmas orange, and it's on his between his chest and his arm, and he has good days and bad days. But yesterday was a good day, and it was funny because I said, "You want to go for a walk, buddy?" And he kind of waddles over to the top of the stairs and. Tracy says, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know. I don't even use a leash on him anymore. He doesn't walk fast enough to need a leash. And she says, I don't think so. I don't think he's in the mood. So she picks him up and puts him back towards his bed. He walks back to the top of the stairs. I said, no, he wants to go. So we went. I was so happy. Just these little things. Taking my dog for a walk. There we were waddling. The two of us, me waddling too. Cindy said, GT, my hubby picked up supper so I didn't have to cook. Well, there we go. All right. There we go. That's awesome. And Lorraine says, had an amazing day with my honey, enjoying the beautiful day. There we go. Now we've got some good stuff. Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you for getting us across the finish line for yesterday's good thing, and we're going to get into our beach break. We've got first one of the morning, some warm thoughts on this hump day. Where are we off to today? I think we're going to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's been a while. Let's do it. Nice and hot there. Happy hump day, sun seekers. We're off to the beach. Jelly Roll is buying cars for everybody. Well, not for everybody. Boy, he's a generous guy at his concerts, I'll tell you. Beach break, back with more in just a bit.
We're halfway there. Sun shining in the air. Gonna dance without a care. Beach life everywhere. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach. All day fun, catching rays. Salty air, perfect days. Smiles and waves in the haze. Shaking it in our ways. One step closer to the fun. Bright days, we're on the run. Every moment sparkles and shines. Beach vibes in our lines. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach. Oh. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach. Let's go to the beach, oh yeah, oh yeah. Get closer to the weekend, we don't care, we don't care. Sun seekers feel the heat, feel the heat. Dancing to the ocean beach, ocean beach. Oh.
is one of the busiest and most beautiful and most popular beaches in the world. A song written about a Copacabana. 6.7 million people packed into that area. Man, no wonder. It is gorgeous. Lots of traffic. There is Rio on a Hump Day Wednesday, a live shot from Rio to southern Manitoba, where we've got our cameras hooked to these are the Manitoba 511 highway cameras. And look at that beautiful sunshine at Winnipeg. Beautiful. Wow, look at this. And we're in for a gorgeous day today. It is going to be really nice. 6 degrees, could see 9, maybe double digits in Winnipeg, and then the bottom falls out. Holy cow. Special weather statement from Environment Canada. I'll do it like Frankie. Attention sun seekers. Attention sun seekers. Special weather statement from Environment Canada. Heavy rapid accumulating snowfall with reduced visibilities and heavy snow and localized blowing snow. Get your pizzas, get your pajamas, get your Coca-Colas, get your ski pants, get your snowsuit, get your long underwear. Yeah, and if the closer you are to Riding Mountain National Park, the more snow you're going to get. Over 20 centimeters. But the cutoff appears to be the Trans-Canada Highway. Here is an artist rendering of the latest information available from Northern Plains Weather. This is done by AI and some pretty strategic computer operations right here, including some Crayola crayons. So Northern Plains is saying 3 to 8 centimeters of snow. That's kind of heavy wet, the heavy wet stuff. Wonder if we'll have any power issues. Oh, well, 10 to 15 centimeters to the north of the Trans-Canada Highway, and then 15 plus centimeters around north of Neepawa, north of Menadosa, up in the Riding Mountain Park, Dauphin, St. Rose, Yorkton. So make your plans accordingly. Travel on Thursday night will be ugly. Friday morning will be ugly. And Friday afternoon will be ugly. Friday evening after supper will be the cleanup, but it should be done Friday after dinner. But there'll be a lot of snow left behind, especially depending how cold the temperature is when this moves in. Because if it's warm, it'll be the mix. If it's cold, it'll be accumulation. And that's why you're going to get over 20 centimeters up at the park. Okay, so after this little bit of our spring break snowstorm, and actually, with the winter fair starting on Monday, this is probably our winter fair storm. So if it's out of the way, then it looks like we could be in the clear for spring break. That would be okay. Oh, Tosh sent us a beautiful sunrise shot. Thank you for sending that, Tosh. Beautiful sunrise shot. Good morning, Brandon. Another great shot of our town looking east down Victoria Avenue as the sun comes up on a Hump Day Wednesday. Thank you for sharing that, Tosh. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. It's going to be a beautiful day. Tomorrow's going to be crap. It's going to be a beautiful day. Tomorrow's going to be crap. We can just prepare. We'll do the best we can to get ready for it, and we'll just have to see what happens. Old Chicky says, I wonder what Virden will get right on the Trans-Canada Highway. Thursday's my 40th birthday. Hello, snowstorm. Look at the present you get. Look at that. Remind me, Celebration Sombrero. I got to get my my kazoo tuned up. Get that kazoo tuned up and ready to go. Happy birthday. Beautiful crap, says Pebbles. Okay, let's get to Jelly Roll. Man, this guy, holy cow, he's generous. He is so generous. Jelly Roll continues his tour, and, well, he's done it again. when he made his stop in Winnipeg, we were showing you the two lovely ladies who were in the front row of his concert. They'd likely managed to peel together just a couple bucks to get front row seats to Jelly Roll. He stopped the show, and then he said, you too, with the signs, that you're doing good in the community. I am going to pay for your tuition for school, and the crowd went wild. Then they met them after the show, and he signed a check, and it's done. He says, just pay it forward, and they promised to do just that. So Jelly Roll played a sold-out show Sunday night in London, Ontario. And he concluded with a big gift. Bought somebody a car. So he's paying for school, and he bought somebody a car because of her work in the homeless community. Have a look at this.
And in London's Watson Park, a caring person answers the plea of a young man in need.
I'm not okay.
What's going on?
I need shoes.
Why?
Anything.
What you are seeing play out is the compassionate response of Michelle Boisonneau of 519 Pursuit. If her face looks familiar, it's because she's spoken about her journey from addiction to recovery on CTV News. Over the past 5 years, Michelle has transitioned from living on the streets of London to helping those there today.
Do not suffer in silence. There are so many people who love you.
And those who love Michelle. You see, as it turns out, the man in the video is not homeless. He's a social media star in disguise.
I didn't need shoes.
Okay.
I was just trying to find someone who was going to be kind and help me.
What he said next brought Michelle at work on her day off to tears. The Jelly Roll fan was presented with VIP concert tickets.
You're going to the show tonight. You're going to meet him.
But what began with free concert tickets grew into a much larger surprise when Michelle arrived at the Jelly Roll concert.
Oh, here we go.
Blindfolded for the surprise, Michelle told the star her story.
Well, Jelly, I will have 3 years sober April 25th. I was a hardcore intravenous crystal meth user.
Touched, Jelly Roll, who's battled his own addictions, presented Michelle with the keys to a car.
Thank you.
On Tuesday morning, Michelle's memory of the moment remains vivid as she accepts the car at London's Oak Ridge Ford.
You know, you see these things on Facebook and TikTok, and you see them on the news, and you just don't think that could happen to you.
While the dealership, the social
They even
media
put a
star,
bow
and
on it.
music
Nice.
star all helped to place Michelle in the driver's seat. It was her friend and boss, Alison DeBlair, who initially reached out online.
Michelle deserves the world, and the world deserves Michelle. What a dream.
A dream made possible by the donation of the extremely low mileage used car.
Try to help people get
Oh,
their
extremely low mileage. Okay, now it comes out.
It's quite a different
Used
experience.
car.
It's such a touching story.
Yeah.
If you could stand in front of yourself at your darkest moment and say, this day is coming, what do you think that would mean to that person?
That would mean everything, right? Just to be able to tell myself to, like, hold on, that it's going to get better, that, you know, you're loved, and one day you're going to love yourself.
In London, Sean Irvin.
Okay, why wasn't it a truck? Like, come on, and a new truck. A little used car. I'm sorry that I wasted your time sharing that story. I'm disappointed. Oh, Jelly Roll, come on. I can't believe it. I thought it was a new car. I thought it was maybe one of those new sports cars that got imported for $40,000 in tariffs. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, save your DMs. I'm joking. That's nice. And now the bar is set. Okay, listen, Backman Turner Overdrive. They're doing a show next month in Brandon. What could we ask Randy for? Randy? Randy, can you do... Can we do something special? What could Randy get for us? Oh, man. Yeah. Well, you got these stars that are coming to town. They're bringing gifts. It's like anytime there's a concert. Oh, and we got a country fest coming up. We've got classic rock weekend. Or no, I guess they call that Shake in the Lake now. No. Rock in the Fields. Rock in the Fields. Let's get a list of those performers. get a list. Dear superstar performer. Yeah. That is a great story. That is something. Blessed Mama says, wow, I love that story. Good promotion for the car dealership, too. And they even put a bow on it for her. Isn't that nice? Everyone scratches each other's back. When are you doing your stand-up performance? I can't. Oh, me? No, I'll get eggs thrown at me and tomatoes. It'll be worse than the new Snow White movie. Oh, my gosh. Good morning, Rhonda on Facebook. Nice to see you. You know, speaking of Jelly Roll, does he eat Jelly Rolls when he's on tour? Actually, he does. But, you know, he's looking good. He has lost a lot of weight. He's watching his weight. He's exercising. And it's just by fluke that this story on MASH moved a few days ago about what Jelly Roll actually eats when he's on tour. Jason DeFord is his real name, and he's been watching his calories, but he does actually like to eat Jelly Rolls. But he wasn't named after a proper jelly roll. Rather, his mother gave him his nickname thinking that it was another word for a jelly donut because he liked to eat jelly donuts as a kid. So they called him Jelly Roll, but he learned to eat the jelly rolls. The inspiration behind the nickname, he told People magazine, was his size and something that peers had been calling him since he was in high school, and it stuck. And he eats jelly rolls. And while he largely stays away from fast food, he does love a place called the Waffle House. And what's interesting is that Waffle House actually sued Jelly Roll. How do you still love a place that wanted to do you harm like that? But I guess he had used their logo on a mixtape of his, and there were some copyright issues apparently there. And so their legal team got a hold of Jelly Roll and took him to court, and it didn't matter. Jelly Roll says, I still love you. Still love the Waffle House. That actually looks pretty good. Loretta says, my niece is in one of Randy's videos. It's so cool. Well, that's the guy that goes around pretending to need stuff and surprises people with good stuff. I love the chocolate Jelly Roll. He eats bananas before his show. Interesting. Huh. He's working with some kind of martial artist. He has a complicated relationship with Nashville Hot Chicken. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. Because Zill will know all about that. Oh, yeah, that is some good stuff. But I bet she's not eating that quite as much anymore. And he enjoys high-protein snacks like fries soaked in bone broth. What? Talk about weird foods. What the hell is that? Wow. Apparently, Jelly Roll's diet is to maximize the extent in which he stays full. So, bone broth is super high in protein. Soaking French fries in bone broth? I don't know. His personal chef makes ample use of air fryers for all the stuff that he eats now, which makes sense. I mean, he's watching what he's putting in his mouth. He's trying to be a healthy guy. And he's a barbecue connoisseur. How can you not be from Tennessee and not love barbecue? Look at that brisket, sausage, ribs, and your potato salad and coleslaw. Jelly Roll says on TikTok that his dad and his granddad own meat companies, and his brother is still working in the meat industry, so he is a big meat lover. Yeah, wow. You can't really tell how well he's done in his weight loss journey till you see an old picture of him. But he is really dropping the weight. Chicken with lemon, pepper, and basil is something that he likes to eat. And he enjoys a celebratory Whataburger. Oh, that's good stuff right there. Whataburger is awesome. Only available in Texas. They have those cool white and blue roofs. In the Whataburger drive-thru in May of 2023, he offered a $1,000 tip to be split among the restaurant's employees. Each of them got $200. This guy is super generous, hey? But you know what? He has had his struggles, and he's slayed his demons, and so kudos to him. All the success in the world, and you know it can't just be Taylor Swift anymore, because it used to be Taylor was visiting cancer patients in a hospital, or Taylor was making a big donation, or surprise this person or that fan. Now it's Jelly Roll, and I'm a Jelly Roll fan. He's a good guy, and I just like to poke fun. I like to have a little bit of fun. Yes, indeed. All right. EPLA office, if you're looking at buying or selling a home, if you're in need of some legal assistance with regards to your will, maybe you're doing some planning for the future, please see our friends at EPLA office. They'll also help you with any business plans you might have, whether that's an incorporation, whether you're looking at making some business changes, maybe you're bringing on a new partner, maybe you're looking at growing or potentially downsizing, and you need some legal help. Remember our friends at EPLA office, where they believe in forming lasting relationships while taking care of your legal needs. At 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, the official oil change of the Tyler Glen Show at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And not just oil changes, but again, coming up in the month of April, keep this in mind. When you're booking a multi-point inspection, either on its own or with any service, you'll receive a $20 Shell gas fuel card. You're the first to know about this, Sunseekers. Watch for more on this coming up in April. It's not in effect now, but it'll start next week at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. So get your vehicle looked at for spring and get your $20 Shell fuel card for free. It's a bonus for you. But that starts next week. It's not in effect now. It'll be next week at Murray's on Richmond. And Skydancer Casino, if you're looking for a spring break getaway that is not all that far away, yes, you do have to hop the border and take your passport with you, but it's not that far into the States. It's only about 15 miles or so once you cross that border. And again, they've got a beautiful water park there, indoor water park, Turtle Island Adventure Park, 175 feet of water slides, lazy river, hot tubs, pools, and, of course, the beautiful Tower Hotel is there. They love seeing Canadians. They understand that there is a lot going on right now and that there is a lot of apprehension about travel across the border, but they want to extend the invitation, roll out the red carpet just the same, and let you know you are always welcome at the Skydancer Casino and Resort. And we're hoping by summer, when the big shows kick in, all this stuff will be put to bed, and we'll, the dust will have settled, and we'll take in Rascal Flatts. The lead singer is coming in July. We've got Little John in August and Tracy Bird in November. SkydancerCasino.com. Oh, my goodness. Blessed Mama says, my mom used to buy those when I was a kid. Oh, those rolls. You don't see them much anymore, do you? You just don't see them. Zill says that barbecue is overrated down there. I don't know, man. I love meat. I am a meat lover, too. I love my meat. Oh, yeah, I am thinking of White Castle. It's orange. And what a burger. I thought it was white, and I'm thinking maybe of the logo. This is it's orange and white. But they had these weird roofs. Great place. I love Whataburger. It's a good place. Oh, you're right. I don't know what I did get it confused. That's a lot of orange going on there, like Home Depot orange. I was totally stunned. Here is a Whataburger, and they basically, right across Texas, look very similar in style. The A-frame with the W and the stripes. I know there's good burgers to be had in there. Good burgers. He says Zill says overrated and overpriced. I don't know. I like them. I do. Now, it's been 15 years since I set foot in a Whataburger, so I bet you it could be overpriced, just like everything else these days. Through the roof. Can I have that 99-cent Whataburger special, please? Sir? You could take yourself back to 2009, sir. Take yourself back to 2009. We don't have any 99-cent burgers anymore. Does anybody have any 99-cent burgers anymore? Anywhere? Anyway, yeah, so there you go. Gene Hackman. It's time for our update on the latest involving Gene Hackman's death. This just keeps coming up day after day. There's something new. Unsolved mysteries. So we played for you yesterday the police camera footage of them arriving on the scene after police were called. 2 bodies discovered inside the house. Now it's being revealed that Gene Hackman's wife expressed some serious concerns about a mysterious man. This according to her hairstylist, who was mentioned in the police cam video. One of the people working at the residence said that Betsy had been to the stylist just a few days before. The hairstylist said, and I quote, "She mentioned to me there was a man that had parked outside of their gate and was following them around. His name was Christopher. On 2 separate occasions. One occasion is when they went to White Rock. They went and had lunch there, and the guy followed them from parked outside their gated community and followed them all the way to White Rock. She said, Christopher, I'm surprised that security didn't know how he got there because I noticed that his car had followed us from the residence to White Rock. Betsy had said the man had pulled out a folder of photos, and the photos were of Gene Hackman, and they were different publicity photos, and he was asking Gene to sign them. She approached the man, or she said to the man, you need to have more respect. And then on a separate occasion, the man followed them to a different location. It was here where he once again approached the couple. Like, why is this all coming out just now? He offered the Hackmans a bottle of wine, Betsy said to the hairdresser, and they declined to accept the gift. They got a stalker here. Police are saying that the couple's right to privacy outweighs the public interest in the couple's death. This is why this information is being discussed now. Wow. Last week, the Hackman estate was awarded a temporary restraining order against the release of records regarding the deaths of Gene and Betsy. This after the Office of the Medical Examiner and the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office received a restraining order to not release any information involving the toxicology or autopsy report. So it's completely sealed up. This is crazy sauce. They had a stalker. I love how it goes. No foul play suspected. Nothing to see here. Wait a second. Could be foul play. Oh, boy. Hang on there. Oh, no. It's all good. Everything is explainable. No, the dog was not where he said it was going to be. Oh, we got a stalker. That it just back and forth. So is someone going, dear police, is somebody going to go interview this guy? We're going to find this Christopher guy who was stalking them? Wow. This is crazy. Betsy, apparently, this is how it stands right now, died of hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. Gene died from hypertensive, atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease with Alzheimer's disease as a contributing factor. That is the cause of death at this point. But police are now going to be seeing if they can find this guy so that they can get some more details on his stalking, which coincidentally happened very close to when the two of them passed away. Could it be related? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just a coincidence that they died shortly after. But again, it seems to be something new popping up every day with this thing, and we'll keep an eye on it for you. And this is big health news this morning. You'll see this in a few places that looks as if salt is the cause of a lot of our problems. Oh, man, it's the latest food demon. Butter is good for you. Butter is bad. Sugar is good for you. Sugar is bad. Now salt. And apparently salt is making us sad. Who knew? Oh, God. You know what? It is my favorite condiment. Is salt a condiment? Is it a food? I love my salt. I love it. So this health report, which is being shared all over the place, is high salt diets are, in fact, triggering depression. When researchers removed the immune cells or used mice genetically unable to produce the cells produced after salt intake, the depression behaviors didn't occur. While promising, the mouse study used extremely high salt levels. Like how they study it in mice. No studies in monkeys yet. Oh, we're not supposed to do that with the monkeys. They're too close to us. I mean, you're just giving them salt. But apparently, as the mice ate a huge amount of salt, it made them depressed. The mice did not want to go and search out the mice for, extracurricular activities, didn't want to go get the cheese anymore. The mouse just kind of sat on the couch playing video games and crying all the time. Stupid mice. Robin says salt is a seasoning. And I guess it's a food, condiment, seasoning. Could be all of the above. I guess you'd never eat salt by itself. But anyway, if you are suffering, or if someone you know is suffering, or if you're watching what you eat, I will post this study and its results on my website at tylerglenshow.com, as I do all the stuff we talk about on the show. And salt is almost worse than sugar. I think it's in everything. Like even a donut, I betcha, which is high in sugar, likely has salt in it. How about French fries? They don't have any salt. Potato chips, peanuts, you name it, it's got salt. We're getting salt everywhere. Wow. Okay, we have to say goodbye to our friends on our other social media channels so we can move on over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And that's where we're going to be, over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you so much for joining us on the other platforms. Whoa, big crowd on X today. What the heck is going on over on X? Yeah, Ron leaves X and everybody piles on in over there. Wow. Thank you, YouTube. I think that's our TikTokers that have migrated over to